From the earliest exponents, the war photographer has sought to bring us images of the most extreme of human experience. From John Burke, documenter of the Second Afghanistan campaign, to the more contemporary work of that same seemingly perpetual front line, photographers have provided us with the sense of involvement, the viewer delivered to the moment as lived by its participants. The split second of the shutter click, linking them forever with the subject there. Grief, anxiety, vulnerability, looking with them towards an always uncertain future and the stark possibility of death. But the question of representation in imagery persists. What is the veracity of what we are being shown? Is the image being presented to us true? This is what I would like you to consider. In being presented with an image, an account, a story, we are being presented with an idea of truth. But what is true? And why is the idea of truth something that preoccupies us?
It's Jess. She's asking to see you.
I don't know.
Look, I know she's in critical. Might be tough seeing her like that. But things are coming back to her. I think that's why she's asking for you.
Morning, girls.
Hello.
My service is in demand.
Yeah, summer colds are back, and a few new patients as well.
Ah, thank you, Ruth.
Test results are in.
Oh, thank you, Hot Lips.
You are.
Hot Lips Uno. MASH. Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Hot Lips was the nurse. You never seen MASH?
My new bangers.
Oh, I'm going to lend you the box set. Hot Lips. She could be a role model for you. Very into discipline.
You've really never seen MASH? Yeah, of course I have. Just don't want Charlie calling me Hot Lips.
I suppose Houseman must be a bit like it, the helicopters and...
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to...
No, it's okay, yeah, it's a bit like that. You know, casualties coming in, or the tension while you're waiting for the hello and...
Hello?
Helicopter.
Oh, right. Certainly got the lingo. It is amazing the recovery they make there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some take longer than others. There's this one lad.
Not doing so well?
Oh, physically he's coming along. He was wounded trying to get help for someone who was shot by a sniper.
Brave.
Yeah, it is. Except that every time he tells the story, it's different. Like he's trying to piece it together and...
Isn't that something that they all have to do?
No, it's not that he can't remember. It's like he's trying to recall how he pieced it together last time. I just don't know why.
Brought someone to see you.
Jess?
Chris.
Hi, Heston.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is Simone from college. I bumped into her in the common room. She said she wanted to tag along. Right, Hess?
So, Simone, do you have an interest in Old Masters?
Normally got a ceiling of 25, but you never know.
You? Discipline?
Yeah, I know I'm hardly the queen of rules and regs, but honestly, the way they run that ward is amazing.
You're not going to go green, are you?
What, and ride a bike to work?
That's what the Americans say when you join up.
Join up?
Seem to be the Army's greatest admirer.
Yeah, and I admire Birmingham City. Doesn't mean I'm going to put a blue shirt on and have a crack at the villa.
It must be doing something for you because you're buzzing.
It's the best thing I've ever done. How about you?
Me?
Yeah, what's giving you a buzz these days?
Kind of buzz-free, I suppose.
It's the same dream I've been having over and over. Children in need. Sergeant Major Curtis running around the perimeter of Bastille dressed as a baby.
Must be the drugs.
I think I'll stick to Shandy. I know what you did. You told me.
Who?
Colonel Barker. And you. You got away. You got help.
So what are you?
Sniper could have slotted you as well.
Maybe I was just faster than you.
Not fast enough to get out of the way of that IED.
Yeah. Sorry.
What for? Stopping me bleeding out.
No, it wasn't.
It was everything. Thanks, mate.
Better let you get some rest before the Colonel has us out of here on a tri-star back to Kandahar.
Don't forget I'm here.
You just get better.
You too.
So, we're doing you an insurance medical.
Standard one for my agency. Requirements are all there.
Rather short notice.
Goes with the camera game.
Ah, photographer, yeah. Weddings?
Weddings, funerals, famine, war. Actually, only one wedding, Uzbekistan. Father-in-law shot to the groom. Definitely one for the album.
So, when was your last medical?
7 months ago, before my last assignment.
Which was?
Helmand.
Right. Bit lively, huh?
Couple of near misses with IEDs. Sniper had a go. They don't count a blue helmet as a non-combatant in those parts, but I got back in one piece, which is more than some of the battalion I was with. So, do you want me to strip?
Let's just begin with blood pressure.
And here we have Botticelli's Madonna and Child.
Doesn't look much like Madonna to me.
Well, Madonna here refers to...
Kidding, Hess. She's the Virgin, not like a virgin.
Very good. Right. So, in this canvas...
Mind, with Madonna's experience, at least she'd know how to hold a baby.
Well, in terms of composition, we can see that the Virgin Mary is presenting the Christ child forward to his cousin, John the Baptist.
Thought John the Baptist was an old geezer with a beard. His whole life, obviously,
It's a prophetic encounter. The divine infants are setting out on their spiritual mission.
To boldly go where no divine infants have gone before.
Well, let's not confuse the theological with the cosmological. Now, in terms of its execution, the handling of the light allows the figures to be fully modelled, which would suggest that this is largely the work of Botticelli himself.
Hi! Hey, they lapped up the stuff about Eve Arnold. Combination of notoriety and glamour. Shame I can't find that picture of her in Hitler's bath. Kelly?
Right, so general requirements, that's fine. You have no recent injuries and no diagnosed life-threatening conditions. It's a question of your diabetes.
What about it?
You're type 1. You need to maintain your insulin routine, and you're in a war zone.
I managed fine, and it's never been an impediment to getting insurance.
No, and it's not in this case either, so that's all right. So we asked a copy for you, there's one for us, and one for the insurance company.
Yes, can you fax that to them?
No, I'll get the receptionist to fax it for you.
No, can you do it?
She's perfectly competent, you know.
It needs to get there today. I'm flying out this afternoon. I'd prefer it if you did it yourself.
Well, since you ask so nicely, why not?
Great.
Thank you, Chris. I know it must have been difficult.
It's worse when I saw her wounded.
Of course. But it's down to you that she made it back.
And the medics and the guys at the Hello.
And that all followed. It was your intervention that counted. You could see how much it meant to her. Fantastic to see her so engaged, especially when she'd just come round.
She's tough.
Well, even the tough ones need help. Sometimes more than the others. You made a real difference going to see her.
No.
You could hear it in her voice. You gave her a real lift. You're her hero.
And Isaac blessing Jacob by Matthew Stopp.
Matthias Snow. Sounds like a cult figure from German electronica. Tonight we have Kraftwerk with backing vocals from Matthias Stom.
Oh, Matthias, and actually he was Dutch.
Maybe a DJ then? In the house tonight, direct from Amsterdam, we have Paul van Dyk and Matthias Stom.
It's thought he was born in Utrecht.
And Paul van Dyk is German.
Like it matters.
Some things do matter.
Well, provenance is important.
Painting get you all emotional then?
Actually, it does.
Stom's influence.
It's only paint.
It's paint replicating light.
Indeed. For example, Stom here is employing...
chiaroscuro, the manipulation of light and shade to create a three-dimensional sense.
Swat much?
It's better than blind ignorance.
Well, blindness is used here as an allegory, and it's really casts a very important light on the significance of the painting.
Excuse me. Could you take our photo for us, please?
No, sorry.
It's just very easy. Just press it on.
Right,
there.
yeah, I know how to use a camera. Can't do screens. I need a viewfinder.
Okay.
Boring.
Why is it boring?
Just some geezer, isn't it?
Well, actually, it's just some geezer who's been tagged.
What do you mean tagged?
The inscription at the bottom is like a graffiti artist tag.
How?
Non-aliter, not otherwise, saying that without the artist, in this case Bellini, this moment would not have been preserved.
So you're saying that's just like a graffiti artist?
I'm saying it's a similar impulse, the need to witness, to leave an imprint for posterity.
You're just trying to be down with the kids?
Well, I've been accused of many things in my
Simone,
time.
Heston has given up his time to be here.
So have we?
No, you were moping around in the common room when you asked what I was doing. When you said you wanted to come along, I thought you were interested.
Didn't think it'd be like this.
What, rooms full of fantastic art and someone with real knowledge giving their time to explain it?
No. Rooms full of boring pictures of dead people.
It's only boring because you don't understand it. You don't understand that these pictures are alive. The boy in that portrait is still alive, and you don't understand that he's alive because Bellini painted him. And if you don't want to understand, then I think you should leave, because I actually want to listen to what Heston has to say.
Fine. Have fun with your crusty old master. Loser.
You never told me about an assignment.
It came up.
You're not well enough to travel.
I've been cleared to travel.
Cleared? Who by?
The doctor.
Which one?
Bradfield. He gave me a full medical. I'm fine.
Even your diabetes?
Fine.
But it hasn't been fine. Didn't you tell him about everything that's been happening?
I explained everything. He didn't have a problem. Why did you always...
Kelly!
No, you always...
Kelly!
La nuit est contre-révolutionnaire.
Hey.
It's the graffiti spray during the 1968 Paris uprising. Boredom is counter-revolutionary.
I'm surprised you knew what a tag was.
Well, aging I may be, but I'm yet to be pickled by Damien Hirst.
An old warrior, follower of Rembrandt.
Yes, your friend Simone would say that Rembrandt was taking the day off.
He looks like he's remembering.
Well, they say there's nothing closer than a soldier and his memories.
I wonder if Gaz is remembering me.
Is that chap at the party? Are you an item?
Oh, no, nothing like that. We email.
Sure it's a welcome correspondence?
All his emails are about his mates. I think I know everything about them.